Okay, so we continue with Adam's story time, I guess. I got another 20 some minutes, a little less than 30, to talk about, whatever, until this video's done with post. Oh god, what else can I talk about? I know. I hate the game Okami. What? Okami? That game with the wolf? With the paintbrush? Yeah, that game. I fucking hate it. I don't like that game one little bit. Not at all. Allow me to elaborate on such a thing. Well, first of all, Okage it shares its name, basically. It's Okage, Okami. They're very similar names. They both start with OKA. And, Okami, whenever I try and talk to people about Okage, it's like, hey, anyone remember Okage? It's like, oh, you mean Okami? No, I don't mean Okami. I mean Okage. So, straight out of the bat, straight out from the get-go. Let me fight it. From square one, I'm already on a bad foot with Okami. Problem 2, I played the Wii version first, and the controls for that could not be more finicky bullshit. There was a bit, I had to slash a rock in half, and I had to draw a straight line through it. Holy crap. They did not want me to get through that rock. I spent a good 10 minutes trying to draw that stupid fucking line. And I just kept trying and trying and trying, and it was like, oh, not good enough, not good enough. And finally I get it, and it's like, oh, thank fucking Christ. So, already, and I'm looking it up on my phone right now. Okami came out in 2006, Okage was 2001, so they had the name first. So, yeah, that is a legitimate complaint on my part. Anyway, legitimate being used, very liberally there, but you get what I mean. As for the other reasons why I don't like Okami, other than the Wii and the finicky control bullshit, I just couldn't get into it. I'm sorry, I just could not get into the backstory and the lore of the dog with the paintbrush and the villagers, because the Wii is the only version I've played. I've heard the controls on PS2 when you go to draw stuff aren't very good, and the Wii was supposed to fix that, but it didn't. I know that personally. I'm only judging the Wii here, alright? I'm sure the PS2 version is better. I've only played the Wii version, and the Wii version sucks, alright? So, the namesake, it's taking away from this game, so I already don't like it for that. The Wii version blew. I don't like it for that. And that's really it. It's not for me. I don't particularly like it. I resent the name for my own bullshit reasons. On that note, Bully. I don't like Bully either. And I am aware that my reasoning for not liking Bully is stupid, but I do have a reason for it that no one can argue with me about. So, back with little Adam again. We're going back in time here. Old little Adam. He's palling around one day, just enjoying life, living it up, and he checks his PS2 memory cards and discovers Bully is on there. Wait a minute. We're not allowed to have Bully. My mother did not want us, my brother and I, to play a game called Bully, which advocated beating the shit out of children in school. And that's not the point. I get it. I know better. She didn't. She's a mom. She just saw the title Bully and read that you run around getting in fights and egging things, and she's like, no, we're not doing this. You can kill robots with your wrench all you want as Ratchet and Clank, but, punching other children in school and giving them nosebleeds and stealing their lunch money, no, it's going too far. Which, I get, we were little kids, we were impressionable, but my brother snuck it into the house anyway. He's 2 years older than me, so, at the time he's in middle school, I think. He borrows it from one of his friends and brings it home. He is significantly worse at video games than I am. I don't know why this is. Well, I use worse disparagingly because normally I'm talking to him. He prefers games like The Sims or Roller Coaster Tycoon. He prefers management games like that. He'll, get down to... He'll play the shit out of The Sims. He has every expansion. And he didn't, download them all. He went out and bought the physical copy of every goddamn expansion. It is insane. But, he's alright at Sly. He's alright at Ratchet and Clank. I'm better than he is at those, but he was never good at things like Grand Theft Auto or Final Fantasy or, he's okay at Pokemon, but, again, that's baby's first JRPG. But you get my point. The more game type of game. Oh, hey, I cleared the dungeon of the things. Lovely. Anyway, the more game type of games, the more, I don't want to call them hardcore because they're not, some of them, but let me say the more challenging games. Let me put it that way. The games that provide you with the significant amount of difficulty or, aren't particularly easy to follow. Like The Sims is just live your life. Pokemon, it's get the badges. He doesn't like ones with complex plots. Let me put it that way. If it's a complex or convoluted plot or story, he doesn't prefer it. He's a casual gamer. I didn't want to say he didn't like hardcore games, but casual gamer is a much better way of putting it. He's basically a casual gamer. So he gets Bully. I don't know why. Probably because my mom said he couldn't have it, and he just fuck you, I'll get the game anyway. I confront him about this because if you'll remember through my ramblings, I mentioned I found this on a memory card, his save file. I just had the word. I confront him about this, about Bully. And basically he's like, all right, don't tell Mom. And I was like, okay, I won't. And he's like, okay, cool, because I need your help with some stuff. So my entire experience of Bully was helping my brother with missions he couldn't complete because he just wasn't getting the controls or he couldn't be bothered. It's Linda! Oh my god. So yeah, my entire experience of Bully is helping my brother play the game, and I don't like doing that. I agreed because I consider myself to be a nice brother, but holy crap, do I not like playing games for him. The end result was I came to resent Bully for making me play the stupid game to help him progress, because he would just bug me about it until I fucking did it. It's fucking annoying. So, yeah, my experience with Bully was helping a guy who couldn't get past the game because he wouldn't shut up about it until I did it. As a result, I came to resent Bully and all of its missions and all the stuff I had to do in it. And I get that, that's not a great reason for disliking Bully, but it is a reason nonetheless.